Helen Zille might be Johannesburg's next mayor. She could run for mayor of Joburg in next year's local government elections. She has revealed that she was approached by her party, the DI, and also she's considering the offer. She even spoke to her family, who are reportedly supportive of her pursuing Johannesburg's top job. But what could this mean for her and the people of Johannesburg? Well, it could mark her return to active politics and a campaign trail for the first time since 2019. And she is far from being an amateur. She knows the game and she knows how to play it. Her resume speaks for itself and is really impressive. She served as mayor of Cape Town from 2006 to 2009 and also as the Western Cape Premier from 2009 to 2019. She is widely praised for her work in Cape Town, where she oversaw the preparation of Cape Town for the FIFA World Cup in 2010 and the construction of the Cape Town Stadium, then called the Greenpoint Stadium. She was even named World Mayor of the Year. She's that damn good. Under her leadership, the DA entrenched itself into the Western Cape government, turning the province completely blue and a DA stronghold. She has built a formidable name for herself and is well known nationally. But the question is Zilla what Johannesburg needs? Maybe, and in my opinion, it's a yes. In a video where we spoke about the horrendous state of South African municipalities, I've linked the video on the description below. We focus heavily on Johannesburg and its dire condition. And at this point, I don't think the residents of Joburg actually have a choice. They need a mayor with the will and the capacity to turn things around. And currently, they have a mayor who, when he first became mayor unlawfully, he declared his love for the ANC and not for Johannesburg. And when he became mayor for the second time, legally, he promised to do nothing and has been successful in keeping his promise, making history for becoming the first ANC kinder or comrade to keep his promise. Not just that, we, they have a president. They have a president who lives in Johannesburg, who happens to be from Johannesburg and live in Johannesburg, but didn't seem to know what the city looked like until recently. Personally, I think this is what Joburg might need if it wants any chance of surviving. It is difficult to convey to somebody who doesn't live in Johannesburg how bad things are. The city is characterized by high-tech buildings, non-functional traffic lights, potholes, they have a water crisis in some parts of the city, they stain the corruption, maladministration, wasteful expenditure, rampant crime, and a blatant lack of care from public representatives. The city looks like it's at war and also abandoned 30 years ago. It desperately needs a new set of leaders, and Helen Zille might be that silver lining. As mayor of Cape Town, she managed to turn the city around when it was also deteriorating under the ANC rule. My father once told me that when he was in Cape Town in 2004 and 5, Sea Point was starting to look like Hillbrow in Joburg or South Beach in Durban. Zille reversed that decline and kept the CBD running effectively. Cape Town is one of South Africa's top three metros, where the original CBD is still functional. Johannesburg relies on Sandton and Durban on Umhlanga. However, not everybody has good things to say about Helen Zille. Also here at Politalks, we cannot ignore her shortcomings, particularly in the townships of Cape Town and the Cape Flats. I don't know what is wrong with the townships down there, but they are really bad. Where I come from in Durban, our townships are really close to becoming suburbs. They shouldn't even be called townships at this point. But when you look at places in Cape Town, you look at Khayelitsha, when you look at Yanga, those places scream poverty and crime, and they reflect the harsh legacy of apartheid and the ANC's neglect over this period. But let's focus on Helen. As premier, she has upset a lot of people with her controversial views on colonization, and also she has referred to people migrating to Cape Town from the Eastern Cape as immigrants at some point. She is a divisive figure, as you can see. She is loved and she is hated. Her supporters point to her achievements and the DA's successes in Cape Town and the Western Cape as evidence of good governance. Her critics, however, worry that she will prioritize suburbs. She's going to fix places like Hillbrow while neglecting the townships. Personally, personally, I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah. So they also fear that her critics fear that she could potentially replicate Cape Town's wealth poverty divide in Joburg, where suburbs are wealthy while townships have poor people. That's what people fear. Regardless of public opinion or what you and I think, if she does run, she'll be inheriting a city that has been run down by the NC. Cape Town was nowhere near as broken as Johannesburg is now when she first took office in Cape Town. She herself acknowledged that. And although the DA is somewhat strong in Gauteng and Johannesburg, it's unlikely that she's going to win an outright majority, despite her popularity. Though I believe that she could perform impressively well at the polls. Because of this, she would need to form a coalition. However, she is not known to be a good negotiator, and a DA itself has a reputation for being arrogant when it comes to coalition agreements. That said, this wouldn't be her first coalition. She became Cape Town's mayor through a coalition. But the dynamics are different now, very different. If she runs, she must recognize that this is not 2006 anymore. It's it would be 2026 when she runs. And 20 years in politics is enough to change the entire political landscape. New players have emerged, new adversaries have emerged. The PA, the Patriotic Alliance, and Action SA are looking to steal voters away from the DA. She has to wrestle with that. And also she would have to deal with opportunistic parties who just want positions or to benefit in exchange for coalition support. Often these parties have less than 1% of the vote and are yet able to dictate terms and policies or even collapse entire coalition agreement. So, in my opinion, the fewer partners that she has in the coalition, the better. And the more partners she has, the more unstable the coalition becomes. There are also concerns surrounding her age, with many arguing that the city needs young, energetic leaders with fresh ideas. But I believe that she has what it takes. But however, her strategy looks rather demeaning, especially when you consider many DA members, particularly councillors from Joburg, would be sidelined if she runs. This makes them look irrelevant or untrustworthy. It feels like in her mind she is saying, in order for the DA to win this, I have to do it myself. I have to come back. I have to win it. It's better doing it yourself. If you want good results, you must do it yourself. And that's how I see it. The overall message being sent is clear that she is really the one calling the shots in that party. So we have come to the end of our video. If you enjoyed our commentary, please like and subscribe. Please share our video so more people can know more about South African politics and what is going on in our country. Thank you and bye for now.